Good morning, CPC Church. My name is Layla, and I want to give you guys a warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether you are in person or online. If you're new, make sure to text the number on the screen so we can connect with you guys. And if you would like to give, head on to our website and press the give button. Now stay tuned for this week's announcement.
Hey, Community Pentecostal family, it's Pastor Travis here. Normally I'm here for Oxygen Church, but today I'm actually here in official Lionhearts capacity. We're looking for a few volunteers to help us with some food rescue. In specific, we're looking for some folks to help out on Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. And it's about an hour and a half, super clean, super fun, and a great way to give back to our community. And if you have a few hours, we'd love to have you sign up. So if you can send me a message, my email address is travis.blackmore@lionhearts.ca. Steve is probably putting that on the screen somewhere, along with my phone number, 613-539-3735. Reach out. We'd love to have you join our volunteer team here in Ottawa as Lionhearts is expanding. We'd love to have your help. Thanks, everybody. Be back with an Oxygen announcement soon. Thank you.
I think in general, people feel pretty overwhelmed with the idea of evangelism.
I had believed that God could save anyone because he saved me. I got that. But what would change my life and the trajectory of where my life would go is when I realized that God could use me to help save someone.
We want to look at how we can all play a part in seeing lives transformed around us. We're going to look at themes like invitation and hospitality and prayer, and what it could mean for us to share our lives and our faith with others.
We all have a part to play, and God is so well pleased to use every single one of us.
And as soon as I change the question even, it changes my posture. And then everything becomes easier.
And there would be an inbreaking of love and welcome. And that may be what we're called to do as followers of Jesus in our time.
I was just being faithful. It's God's call, and that looked like inviting you, and then he did the rest, and he obviously does so much for your life.
And then when she asked me to baptize her, I was floored. It was really exciting.
It changed my life. It changed everything for me.
Now, we typically go and visit refugees that are in something called an immigration detention center, but visitations and food drop-offs, cash drop-offs, that's all been suspended. And so our ability to access people in detention is becoming increasingly difficult. Without being able to drop off cash, people don't have the money to call out and update us on what's happening inside the IDCs. We do know that COVID has gotten in there, and there has been reports of deaths in there. It's high density with very little medical care, and so pray for those who are in detention. On the outside, we continue to work with refugees, whether that's providing employment opportunities, providing food, providing basic healthcare needs, and we're really excited because we've actually been helping a few refugees apply for resettlement to other countries, and just this month, one of the people that we helped has been approved for asylum in Australia, and so we're incredibly excited for them. This month as well, we were able to bail out a mom, a 25-year-old mom, and her 5-year-old son. They were in detention because they entered Thailand illegally, and so we've been able to help them post bail, and we're gonna help them get back to their passport country. One of the communities that we've shifted focus towards is Klong Toei, which is the largest slum here in Bangkok. It's 100,000 people living in substandard conditions, very, very close together. So we've been sending in food and water and hygiene supplies, and also oxygen tanks as people wrestle with the realities of COVID and a lack of access to medical care. We've also been working with workers in construction camps. Now here in Bangkok, construction sites are often home to the laborers that are building these sky rises and huge infrastructure projects. And so the government decided that these were COVID hotspots and just barbed wired in all of these camps around the city. There are over 400 camps, so we're talking thousands of people, their families, all just trapped inside these camps until the government decides that it's okay to let them out. We've heard mixed reports about people, employers or government sending in food and water and things like that. So we've been sending in food, water, hygiene supplies, and also special packages, kits for children, because there are kids just stuck in there with no access to the outside world. Another thing we've been working on is sending in supplies to the red light districts with one of our partners. In the midst of all of this, the government decided that that hygiene supplies, feminine hygiene supplies, would now be deemed a luxury good and subject to a 30% cosmetic tax. And so we've been helping to send in supplies, including feminine hygiene supplies, to the red light districts as well.
As you're thinking of us and praying for us, pray for sanity. Yeah, 4 kids, pandemic, figuring out stuff with COVID and ministry and all those things. We just need extra grace and extra bandwidth. And so we would appreciate your prayers in that regard. We're moving house on August 2nd. And so anyway, pray that goes okay. It's always a little bit chaotic, but hey, we're gonna make it work. And especially pray for our kids. They're starting in a new school in August, but it's all starting online. And so that's just, that's a weird one to navigate. New school, new teachers, new friends, but meeting everybody on Zoom for the first time. So pray for them as they figure that out and find their footing and their new groove there. We appreciate the prayers. Thank you so much.